right, so we should be live now. We're gonna have to speak up too because it's coming from that.
Okay.
I have to get mics, but hello guys, welcome into Chilling with the Dogs. This is our first ever Twitch stream podcast. We're gonna trial run this and see going forward if we like it or not. But we're live on Twitch. I'm on my Twitch, kept it sleazy. Hopefully we'll have some people join there. After we get this done, I'm gonna go ahead and edit it up. It should have already come out today. I was having some technical difficulties, so I'm going to try to get that out to you guys as soon as I can after this stream. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and probably just get right into it. We're going to talk about the Bengals game starting out, our impressions of it, how we felt it went. We both watched it together, so I have a good idea of how it might go, but go ahead and start us off.
Go ahead. How did it go for you?
I think, obviously, we lost 17-16. I was telling you throughout the week, I thought that the game went a lot better than I anticipated going. I know I had us winning that game in our prediction, but in the back of my mind, I just saw us getting kind of smoked. So for the offense to move the ball the way it did and the defense to look as dominant as it did, I was pretty surprised by that. Obviously, the outcome of the game is really all that matters, but you had a couple of missed field goals there by our rookie kicker, and then you had a rookie drop a ball that ended up being an interception. You had Jerry Jeudy, one of our big playmakers, drop a ball, it turned into an interception. So there's the little details I don't think we had buttoned up. But other than that, it was a decent week one, I think, against a team that a lot of people have going to the playoffs. So what do you think?
Well, okay. So I don't know who's going to watch this that didn't do the podcast and listen to the podcast. But last week I was pretty high on the Browns team. Like, hell, I had them going 12-5.
Right.
But after watching the game, I wasn't. After the game was over, you were more encouraged and I was more discouraged.
Right.
Because I thought our quarterback play was pretty good. Our receiver play sucked balls. And our lead running back, Jerome Ford, can't freaking run the ball. He can't hit a hole to save his ass.
run the ball. Right.
Now, one thing that I did like, because I went back and rewatched the game and the all 22 and the condensed versions and all that stuff, but Jerome Ford is slow. He does not hit the hole. He's getting hit in the backfield. I mean, the line didn't have a
Can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think with Jerome Ford, he's fast in open field. Like when he actually goes,
once he gets
he's
moving.
fast. But his decisiveness when hitting the hole, he's not like Le'Veon Bell was really patient. When patience was called for, he'd let his blocker sit up and then hit it hard. Jerome Ford doesn't do that. He almost hits the hole.
No, he doesn't hit the hole
like
at all.
a cat. Like he gets into the hole and he's like, "Where's my cut?" Instead of just going through it and kind of going with it. So
he doesn't hit the hole. I wrote down he missed the hole, and he's got to hit the hole. He's slow to the party. When the hole's there, he's still trying to decide if he wants to go through it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it looks to me. But I did write a note. We need to get better movement up front. Like we're not moving people out of the way.
No.
I really thought our offense in that game. I think I said that we'd score 35 points.
Yeah.
And honestly, if our receivers don't turn the ball over, maybe we would have.
Both of those drives that we had, those interceptions, they were driving.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But like Flacco, I thought Flacco played not great, but I mean he had 290 some yards passing.
No, he played a great game, I think. And that's the thing too, is for me the biggest question going in was, is Joe Flacco the guy? And Joe Flacco is the guy I had the least questions about. You had Jerry Jeudy, one of the guys that were like, okay, he's the number one. He dropped that one that turned into an interception.
You had the most questions about Flacco.
Yes, I had the most question about him. But after this week, like now I feel much better about him and have other questions. Like Jeudy dropped one for fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
We would have picked up a first down easy. It was a
slant. And Fannin dropped a third down pass right before that.
And, yeah, exactly. And then we had back-to-back drops there. And then those two were also the guys who dropped them and gave them to the opposing team.
Yeah, I also
So-
took note like that Dylan Sampson. He looks good. He's quick.
You know what's funny?
He's sudden.
Because I watched Dylan Sampson, and I liked him for the same reasons I liked Pierre Strong. Like, I feel like we missed Pierre Strong a little bit this week.
He's got something Peter Strong doesn't have. I can't put my finger on it yet.
Yeah.
Well, he's got power. Number one, he was running over people. Well, not really running over them, but
Yeah, he was.
he was dishing out punishment when he get tackled. I like that. I like that kid.
Yeah, he fell forward a lot.
Yeah, I thought Fannin, other than the 2 drops and you know what I mean. I thought he looked pretty good. I mean, I think he had 9 or 10 targets with like 7 catches.
Yeah.
Um,
Now he's always open.
The other thing I really paid attention to in the all 22 was I watched DeJuan Jones a lot.
Yeah.
The one holding call he had was not on Hendrickson. It was on somebody else. I didn't write down who it was. Didn't matter. The sack that Hendrickson got was not on DeJuan. That was on Posick.
Mm-hmm.
And also, too, Flacco tripped. He didn't really even get sacked. But they shouldn't even have counted that as a sack.
Yeah, he looked like a 40-year-old quarterback.
Yeah, he did.
In the pocket.
He did. He looked. Well,
it wasn't embarrassing. It kind of was a little embarrassing.
Not really. It's Flacco. Like,
yeah.
If that was me out there, I mean, I'm 48. If I trip over my own feet trying to get away from Hendrickson, I mean, hey, who's gonna?
Yeah.
You can't make fun of a guy for that. But yeah, so the offense. I should say I wasn't disheartened, but I had them going 12-5, and I thought our receiving core was better than what it looked like.
I think it is.
I still think it is. I mean, Tillman had a pretty good day.
He did. I don't think he got the. So for me, the passing game, I thought looked a lot better than I thought it would. I think that Flacco was a big part of that. He looked great. I think that Fanning, I liked the chemistry he already had with Flacco. Whenever Flacco would get out of the pocket, Fanning was changing course and getting into his line of sight, which was huge for a young guy. I think that's awesome. He had some concentration issues, obviously, on those couple drops, and the one led to a turnover. Judy, I guess over the past 2 seasons, has the most drops in the NFL.
So I don't know why I don't remember that from last year.
I don't either. So, I mean, it's unfortunate that his 2 drops were in huge places. I think that might be a focus thing, a jitters thing, maybe. That's something that Judy isn't known for, really. So, I think that'll get ironed out. I think that Cedric Tillman didn't get the volume that I thought he would. Like, I think a lot of that went to Fanning. Because he...
Well, and Njoku didn't get the volume.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the targets...
But, I mean, if you're Cincinnati, who are you going to cover? You're going to cover Njoku? Like, I didn't pay that much attention in the All-22 to that because I was watching other stuff. But, I mean, if it was me and I was the defensive coordinator, Jerry Jeudy and Njoku are my 2 primary
people you're trying to take out.
Yeah. Because I'm not worried about the run game. I mean, we didn't do much last year running the ball. And I'm not worried about a rookie tight end. And I'm not worried about Cedric Tillman, who's coming off. I mean, I think he was injured most of last year. So I'm not worried about those 2 guys. I'm going to stop the run, which we tried to run the ball against pretty heavy boxes the whole game.
Yeah. Which might be why the pass was so open.
Well, the pass wasn't that open. We didn't have that many open guys running around. Like, that's what bothered me. We didn't have the open receivers I thought we were going to have.
And it's not like their secondary is world beaters either.
Oh, no, it's not. But I'll say this about the Bengals defense. It looked a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it definitely did. And that's the scary thing is I don't know if that's because our offense isn't as good or if their defense is just better. I think it's that.
I think their defense is just better.
Yeah, they've got B.J. Hill.
And they got a new coordinator, so,
yep.
I mean.
Yep, they do. And this is definitely a big year, too, for Cincinnati as well. Everybody's talking about Zach Taylor, if they don't win this year, moving on from him. So they definitely got a lot to play for there on the defense. Trey Hendrickson just got that money as well, right? So
yeah, but, I mean, honestly, he had a couple pressures, but I thought DeJuan did really good against him.
Yeah, and, I mean, Hendrickson's one of the best in the league. So for him to have a performance like that, that's pretty good on DeJuan Jones as well.
Yeah.
So
So how do you think our defense looked?
that's what I was going to ask next. So we talked a good bit about the offense, which I thought played much better than I anticipated playing. The defense, I did have a lot of expectations for them, and I think for the most part they surpassed them. I think the defense looked really good.
Now, I'm going to say this, and then I think the defense played really good after the first two possessions.
Yeah.
I was discouraged that we didn't have more turnovers. Yeah. We didn't have any turnovers.
And you got to remember, too, it is Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is...
No, it's Burrow.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, Burrow.
Dude, we get picks on him all the time.
I know, but, he wasn't pressing, I feel like, very much.
They didn't take many shots.
No.
The ball was coming out.
Think about the Denzel pick on Jamar that went for a 100-yard touchdown. That one, they're in the red zone. He's trying to press to get to that. Joe Burrow doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and I feel like they went in with a game plan that we're not gonna
turn the ball.
Yeah, because I think that I was telling you last week, the 2 or 3 times that they weren't on time, he would take his 3-step drop, get it out. It was that one series where Myles Garrett had 2 sacks, and then I think McGuire had a sack as well. He took his drop, he tried to move in the pocket, tried to get outside, and Myles got him the first one. They were on time constantly, and that's just hard to defend against. Pittsburgh used to do that to us too. And I also think we didn't anticipate their game plan going in to be pounding the ball on the first drive. They ended up getting 50 yards rushing on that first drive, and they didn't have that at all for the rest of the game. Chase Brown got basically all of his yardage on those first 2 drives. I think they thought that they would come out with a more throw the ball around game plan, because it didn't look like our defense was ready for that. And then once they made the adjustments, our defense locked them down.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, but the defensive line, their mantra is stop the run on the way to the quarterback.
Well, Myles forgets that then, because
Myles, I don't even count Myles as a defender against the run. He's up the field too far most of the time.
Yeah.
I love Myles Garrett, but sometimes he's playing hero ball when he shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, you remember we were talking about it earlier. During the game, we were like, man, Myles is split way outside. Even in the wide 9, he's given, if...
there's a 4-player gap between him and the tackle.
Yeah, well, who's the tackle's name? Malik Collins?
Yeah.
Malik Collins looked like he was in the B gap, and there was, literally 3 gaps in between him
Yeah,
and
he was outside the tight end.
Yeah.
He was covering a slot receiver.
Right. And, you're not going to stop the run that way, especially when you have 2 linebackers. We had Schlesinger and Bush, and sometimes Jerome Ford being there, but those 2 were mostly in for those first couple drives. So you're not stopping the run with huge ass holes like that, and they were exploiting that, I feel like.
No, I'm sure they were, but they didn't change that to stop the run.
They put in Jerome Baker. They started doing more 3 linebacker sets.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah, that big number 17, that's Jerome Baker.
But I wanted to talk about Mason Graham a little bit, because a lot of people listening to the radio through the week were talking about how they didn't hear his name. Well, I didn't even watch. I watched the condensed version, and then I watched the all 22 until the end of the third quarter, because then something happened and I had to get off. But up until that point, he had 3 tackles in the game. He was double teamed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, chipped twice, and I think he played a pretty good game for a rookie tackle.
Yeah, no, I
he pushed him. The one sack that Myles got was because Mason Graham pushed the guard back into him.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that you don't have stats in the NFL that, you have hurries, but disruption isn't a stat, and that's exactly what Mason Graham was doing most of the game.
Yeah.
He was getting double teamed and had those linemen 2 to 3 yards in their backfield every single play that I saw. And if you do that consistently, that frees up Myles, that frees up everybody else on the line. Not to mention, we're not the most blitz heavy team, and especially in that scenario, we weren't blitzing very much. But imagine him doing that when you have a blitzer coming in right behind him.
Right.
So I think don't get discouraged that you didn't see his name pop up all over the, broadcast or in the stat sheet, but he was doing his job very well in my opinion.
I thought so too.
And the sacks and stuff will come. I mean,
I thought that Schlesinger kid after the first drive, man, he was all over the place. He's going to be really good.
yeah, no, it's crazy how much awareness he already has at such a young age and his ability to read that stuff. I think once you get him and JOK back together again, that's
Dude,
gonna
I
be
don't know if JOK is ever going to play.
I know you keep saying that, but I want to hold out hope and.
Well, hope is one thing, but it would be great if he did. But I heard last year that he's going to try, but he might not be able to play again. So anyway, that's the Bengals game. We should have won.
Well,
I think.
Yeah, I still have even more to say about that. I think that
okay.
the secondary played out of their mind as well. Like, I think their highest receiver was. Now, granted, the catches that they did have, like T. Higgins getting a couple of catches, like they were in big moments on like third down drives and stuff like that. But for the most part, our secondary played great. I mean, everybody loves Jamar T. They've got Mike Gesicki. They also got Noah Fant.
I think they ended that game with 125 total yards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Against that offense, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the best offenses in the league, and their offensive line was even better than I thought it was going to be. So,
who, the Bengals?
Yeah, like it wasn't too bad. It didn't let up. I thought it was going to be like Swiss cheese, and we were just going to be feasting.
That's what I thought too. I mean, I pretty much said that last week.
I guess they were saying on the broadcast that they were hiding a lot of stuff in the preseason because they didn't want people to know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I definitely didn't think that their line was going to hold up like it did. When I watched them in the preseason, it looked like they were just letting people go laying everybody. So, but yeah, I mean, we don't really got to talk too much about the special teams if you don't mind. It was atrocious. Other than Bjorkes looked good, but
well, I think the returner did a good job.
Yeah, DeAndre Carter.
Yeah, he did a fine job. Like, I mean, he didn't break nothing, but
no, I think he
got positive yards every.
I think his kick returns, he had like 160 yards. I think he had like 50 yards on punt returns, which that's a good bit there. Yeah. So, I'm excited to see how he does throughout the season. But, I don't know. That game, I thought, had a lot of positivity to it. Being our first game, I was excited for a win, but obviously we didn't get that with our kicking and
that we should have won that game 3 times.
We should have probably won that game handily. If we don't have those turnovers while we're driving, we easily could have had 6 more points from that. Not to mention a missed field goal that had been 9, and then an extra point 10. We could have won that by a good margin.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was kind of our little breakdown of the Bengals and the Browns game last week. So, you want to talk at all about like some of the stuff you've heard this week? Have you been listening to any sports talk at all? The main thing I heard is that Judkins got signed and ended up meeting with the NFL in New York yesterday.
Yep.
Did you hear anything today about how that went?
No, I didn't hear anything today. I was listening to different stuff today. Yeah. Yesterday I'd heard that he'd been at the Browns complex Monday, Tuesday.
Yep.
And had practiced a little bit, but yeah, he had met with the commissioner yesterday, so I don't know what happened. I was listening to other stuff today.
Yeah, so that could be a good sign. I mean, he's getting through with the NFL stuff now, so hopefully that means that we'll get a decision soon and we can kind of know how he'll operate going forward. I think he could be a huge addition in the running back room, so
I'm not worried about him right now. He can come in week 4 or 5. I don't care.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see more of that Dylan Sampson right now.
Yeah. So, you want to get right into the Ravens game now?
Well, one thing I'm tired of hearing about is freaking Micah Parsons.
Oh, yeah. We can talk a little bit
tired of hearing about his punk ass.
Talk a little bit about the league.
He freaking... They're talking about him possibly winning MVP. Are you freaking kidding me?
I like Micah, but See, okay, so let's
I think he's overrated.
instead of going right into next week, let's talk a little about the other games that we saw too.
Yeah.
So uh, that Detroit game did not go at all how I thought it would.
Nope.
Since then, it seems like I watched Fox Sports and Colin Cowherd had Green Bay as their as his number one team. Nick Wright and I think Nick Wright had him as his number one team. Um, I think that could be a big. Uh, I want to say overrated, but that's not what I'm trying to say. I think that's a big projection. Like you only saw him play maybe 40% of the snaps.
He played. Yeah.
On those, he did play well. Obviously, he got that chase down sack and everything, but it seemed like to me they already had a good defense in there, especially defensive line. They were causing pressure with him, without him. Like Mike is going to be a huge contributor to that defense, and I think he could play great, and I think Green Bay could be really good. But to reach and say that he's going to be in the MVP already is crazy.
Well, my whole thing with him being like with the pack. I mean, okay, so Green Bay's playing Detroit. Detroit lost 8 coaches, both their coordinators and like 6 other coaches. It's something like that. 7 or
Like
8.
linebacker coaches.
Yes, they lost a bunch of their coaches. So they're basically starting from scratch, not relearning learning a new system, but different. It's different. And Detroit looked like a team who that happened to.
No, yeah.
I don't think in another 4 or 5 weeks they're going to look like that.
No. No, they didn't. They didn't look like a team who was even really ready to play.
No, I think they started 2 new guards that were different from last year. They had new coordinators, calling. But what was the score? What was the final of that game? What did they lose by? Was it 26 to?
I think it was like 27-13 or something like that.
Something like that. But I mean, I would say their defense played really bad.
Yeah.
Their offense played really bad, and they only lost by. I mean, they only lost by 2 touchdowns. That's a lot, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't think I think Green Bay's. I used to love Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers made me hate Green Bay, and I haven't got the love back for Green Bay. I love Green Bay because it's Cleveland West.
Yeah.
Just like I love Buffalo because it's Cleveland Northeast. Like it's the same type of people. I've worked in both places, and it's the same type of people.
Well, I think. See, I can't like Green Bay because I like the Bears.
I know,
but
I don't get that. I don't like the Bears at all.
I love. Well, I have Brian Urlacher in this.
Yeah, but he's gone, man. He's been gone for a while.
Yeah, I don't know, and I just like the monsters of the Midway sort of thing.
They've been gone for a while.
I know.
That's like me saying I love the Browns because Bernie Kosar. He's been gone for 30-some years now.
Huh? Well, I don't know. Can't help it.
So,
it doesn't make sense.
So what do you think of the Chiefs and the Bills? Or was it Chiefs and
Chiefs and Chargers?
Chargers, yeah.
So the Chiefs and Chargers game.
I knew that was going to happen.
I had a good feeling about that too. I don't know if we picked that game or not, but
I did. I picked the Chargers on that game.
I might have picked the Chiefs, but the Chiefs don't look good at all. It seems like Mahomes needs some.
I don't want to hear that.
Needs some receivers.
I don't want to hear that.
He's
Patrick Mahomes. That kid walks on freaking water. He shouldn't need receivers. He should throw the ball up and run down and catch it himself. He's got Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
No, I know.
I mean, they don't need receivers.
Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely weird to see them play like that. I don't know how much of that has to do with being down in Brazil. It was a weird game, but
the Chargers had to go there too.
No, Justin Herbert looked awesome. Actually, I feel like they looked awesome in general.
I picked the Chargers to win that division.
I'd be A-okay with that.
I'm not changing that at all.
There's really not a team in that division I like, though.
I wouldn't say the Chiefs are washed, and I think Patrick Mahomes is good. Don't get me wrong. I do think he is good, but I mean, everyone's comparing him to Tom Brady, and I cannot name the last, other than Gronk, any receivers he had on his Super Bowl winning team.
Julian Edelman, Wes Welker.
That was not when he won his last one.
Oh, well, he won his last one.
No, in New England.
Julian Edelman was there.
He did. He was there.
Yeah. When was their last
But
one?
wasn't he hurt?
Well, he caught that one in Atlanta, but that wasn't the last one. It was the Rams, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Like, he could have been hurt. But, I mean, I think Tom Brady definitely did less.
Well,
did more with
Patrick
less for a
Mahomes
longer
has
time.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, he's a nobody now. And then
He's got freaking
that Rice kid's suspended.
no.
Xavier Worthy got injured.
I don't want to hear that. There's no excuses. He's Patrick Mahomes.
I mean,
I love how for him there's excuses for everything. For any other quarterback in the league, there's no excuses. You gotta make people better.
well, I think Andy Reid too. Like,
Well, that doesn't help his case.
no, I'm saying that's a big feather in his cap too. He can do more with less because of Andy Reid.
Should be able to. I didn't see it. I did not see it last week.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They'll probably come out and smoke whoever they're playing this week.
So, any other games? I mean,
Buffalo Ravens.
the Buffalo
Holy
Ravens
crap.
game was crazy.
Well, to be honest, the Sunday night and Monday night game both.
Did we talk about the Eagles game too?
No. I knew that was going to happen. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I thought the Eagles were going to roast them.
Yeah.
Dallas
The
actually
Cowboys had a
looked pretty
chance to
good.
win.
Yeah, they look pretty good. But it's week one division.
You know what's crazy is I feel like their defense. They were
Got
talking
better.
so much about Micah Parsons. Kenny Clark's a dog, dude.
He is.
And
I'll take him.
yeah, I don't think that. I wouldn't say that they didn't miss a beat. Obviously, he's a good pass rusher and everything, but I think that they didn't take nearly as
Well,
big a step back.
they looked better against the Eagles without Micah than they did with him.
Yeah.
Because last year they got their ass beat both games. Well, they didn't have Dak, but
Yeah, that's a big thing.
that's a big deal.
So, that Ravens game was crazy. I felt like the Ravens dominated. Everyone was talking
I was
about.
gonna save that game till last so we could go right into the Ravens game
Okay, let's do that then.
because there's reasons I want to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, the
Atlanta Falcons Bucks game was good.
well, I want to talk about the Bears and the
Vikings.
Vikings game. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Freaking
JJ.
that kid, that JJ McCarthy looked like he didn't belong in the league. From that to Joe Montana.
Yeah. No.
That surprised me too. I thought Sunday night and Monday night, both games. I was getting ready for bed when Derrick Henry fumbles. JJ McCarthy just threw a touch. It's like, oh my God, I'm trying to go to bed here.
Sean's saying the Cowboys will go down the drain again soon.
I know that.
Oh.
I know that.
But okay, so I like the Bears. Obviously, that's my second team, and I think that going into that game, I was like, okay, Caleb Williams. I think he's got to show that he has good command of the offense. I mean,
Did he
does
do
have
that?
a new head coach. No, he has a new head coach. He looked bad, in my opinion.
I think he looked horrible.
Yeah, I think he did too. And then
He missed a lot of wide open guys.
in one of the
I
touchdowns,
didn't see Browns receivers running that wide open.
No,
They make excuses for him too. I can't stand this. Excuses for these freaking quarterbacks.
no, he's got a new coach, Ben Johnson. It's going to take some time to get used to him, but I think Caleb Williams has to stop playing so much hero ball, and he's got to stay within the offense a little bit. I mean, you looked at Jared Goff. Jared Goff is a great pocket passing, good pocket presence.
Two different
quarterback.
guys, man.
I know, but think about it. Ben Johnson had that kind of quarterback in that offense, and it looked like the best offense in the league. It was last year.
Yeah, but
And then you got a guy who's supposed to have as much talent, arm talent as Goff.
that kid can throw it, man.
I know.
Like if they can rein that in, holy shit, he's going to be good.
That's the thing is, I think all of the stuff is there. He just got to figure out how to, I feel like, be calmer in game, make smarter decisions, which will come with time, and he's got to get his. What's up?
You got to get in the screen, bro.
Oh. Well, and then he's also got to, what was I saying?
Play within himself.
Yeah, he's got to play within himself, play within the offense. I feel like until he gets a good command of the offense, he can't be going, trying to run outside and do all
Yeah,
these
but if
stupid things.
yeah, I was paying attention, man. He really didn't have any options. He had to go.
Yeah.
Like his running isn't what concerns me. Because he looks to throw. There was a couple plays he was looking downfield before he took off. But I mean, hell, if I've got an opening to go 20 yards, I'm going 20 yards.
Yeah.
And he's faster than I thought he was.
He is. But he also, I think a big problem too is the accuracy thing, and that can be a lot of things. I don't know if
Well, he was supposed to be one of the most accurate passers in that draft.
right, but it's been a year and now a game that his accuracy has been questioned, and I think that there's a lot of things that go into accuracy in the NFL. Not just can I throw it? They're good. It's anticipation, and a whole bunch of other things that go into it when you get up to that level. So I think that's another thing that you guys see going forward from him is um, that element of his game develop. And then on the defensive side, we got that touchdown,
Who's
that
we?
pick six, the Bears.
Oh, okay.
The Bears end up getting that touchdown, and I didn't really get to see a lot of the. I ended up falling asleep and then waking up like 2 minutes left, so I didn't really get to see JJ pop off. But that's not a good sign for the defense.
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch that game back, but something changed.
Yeah, it's like JJ had a big realization.
That kid, oh my god! I remember watching the first half, and I'm like, they fucked up bad, because he looked bad.
Yeah.
I mean, bad. But the line didn't help any. They couldn't run the ball, but he looked bad. It was bad. And then it was night and day different. He come out and looked like Joe Montana, man.
Yeah, there's something with Kevin O'Connell too, their head coach. He just is really good with quarterbacks.
Something.
But
yeah, that game, I was on my way to bed. Oh, J.J. McCarthy touchdown. I'm gonna watch one more series. Oh, here they go again.
Yep.
Son of a.
no, yeah, that was. I mean, there was a lot of crazy football being played this weekend.
Oh, Baker, my boy.
Yeah, Baker threw a game-winning touchdown to Emeka Egbuka, and Emeka Egbuka asked for that. Right? Did you hear about that?
He did what?
So Emeka Egbuka went over to the sideline like during that drive, or at some point in the huddle, he was talking to Baker, and he's like, "Hey, this route has been open all day," and they'd ran it several times before, and Mike Evans was like, "Yeah, let's run it," and they ran it and scored that touchdown. So he basically like called his own touchdown.
Oh, good.
And he did the same thing in the national championship too.
Oh, really?
And it was in the same building.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's safe to say that Emeka Egbuka likes playing in Atlanta.
Yeah, I would say so.
But that was a great performance from him. His first game, getting 2 touchdowns.
That was a good game too. We watched a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I got to talk about the Steelers because I was way wrong about that.
Well, before we do that, also want to say obviously Baker played well. They ended up winning, but Atlanta played really well too. I think
they did,
and I think that they have something cooking there
they
too.
We'll see.
But yeah, no. Then we definitely followed a lot of that Pittsburgh Steelers game versus the Jets. We were both big fans of Justin Fields, still am. So we followed a lot of that, and it did not go the way I thought it would. I thought it'd be a lot less scoring.
Well, see, when you have a kicker that can make a kick, that's how the game goes.
Well, it was like a 60-yard bomb too.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, that guy don't miss.
No, Chris Boswell's been good for a long time now. But, I mean, I thought that game would be like maybe 17-13, either or.
That's what I thought too, because both defenses are good. Well, supposed to be good.
Yeah, but man, that was an offensive explosion. I think that was the highest scoring matchup of the weekend.
But I want to say this. I saw Aaron Rodgers have a game like that last year too, and then he sucked. And I got a feeling he's going to suck again, just because he's old. He's not much younger than I am.
That's the other thing, too.
He's 6 years younger than me, man.
You got to think about is he's going against the defense he's super familiar with, practiced all year against. He's playing.
And so did Fields.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got a guy who's 5 years in the league versus a guy who's almost 20 years in the league, knows every defense, should know the defense they practice against every single day incredibly well. Who's the OC for the Steelers?
Don't know. Oh, the defensive coordinator?
No, the OC.
Oh,
I can't
what was
remember.
his name. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm curious how much Aaron Rodgers is going to be controlling that offense.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does. Which, if you got Aaron Rodgers, I mean, that's kind of why you get Aaron Rodgers.
I'm curious how their run game was. I didn't really pay attention too much to that.
I don't know. I didn't watch that game. We kind of watched the score because it was the same time as the Browns game.
Yep.
But I just couldn't believe I can't believe. I kind of thought that the Jets would score points. I didn't think that Pittsburgh would score like that.
Yeah. I think he ended with 4 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think he had a pick, did he?
He might not have. Who had? Oh, that was Herbert went 4 and 1, I think. But yeah, that is a big day. And then you want any other ones before the Ravens game?
No, nothing I really care about.
All right, so we watched all of that Buffalo and Baltimore game. For me, my overall feel to it was it felt like the Ravens were controlling that game for the most part. I think that Buffalo scored first, the Ravens then got like a field goal, and then from there, the Ravens started kind of scoring points, and it felt like dominating the game for most of it.
They did pretty much.
But then in the second half, it was just Buffalo kept kind of scoring, keeping up. You know, they would let them score, but they would also score, so that the difference in scoring wasn't changing. And then, you know, you had the fumble with Derrick Henry. He doesn't do that often. And then the Dalton Kincaid tipped it back to Keon Coleman. I mean, there were so many crazy things that made it so that Buffalo was able to win that game.
Made me smile. Screw Baltimore.
Yeah, that game played out pretty much perfectly for me.
Yeah, I love it. Other than the fact now we got to go play a pissed off Baltimore Ravens team.
Yeah. And is that one home or away?
That's at Baltimore.
Yeah, so that won't be fun.
Actually, I think we're going to get them.
That'd be cool. I'd be cool with that. But I don't know. I think that I think our defense is definitely better than Buffalo's, but I don't know.
Depends on the day. Some games we play them really good, and some games we don't.
Yeah. And I'm curious which team ends up showing up, because if we play against them like we did Cincy, I think, and you make your kicks and do everything you're supposed to, I think we win.
Well, so like Buffalo's receivers, I know they got that Shakir.
They got Shakir, Keon Coleman. They've got 2 good tight ends. They've got Dalton Kincaid.
Well, so compare their offense to ours minus the quarterback.
I think their running back's better. I like James Cook a lot.
They didn't use him.
Yeah, but I would rather have him.
Well, I would too, but if you're not going to use him, it doesn't matter. They didn't even throw to him.
Our tight ends, I think, are better. I think that Njoku is better than Kincaid. And then I want to say Dawson Knox is the other one. And then he might have an edge so far against Fanning.
I don't know.
You don't know exactly what Fanning is.
Because, see, I look at Fanning more like Kincaid. Kincaid's not a blocker.
Right.
He's more of a receiver, which is Fanning. Knox is their blocker.
Right.
So I would compare him more to Njoku, which Njoku would smoke his ass. Because he's got speed and size.
I would say the tight end room, we definitely win.
I would say.
And then honestly, I would say the receiver room, we also win. Because, like, Shakir's good, but I would say...
Isn't he a slot guy?
Yeah. He's good, but I think that if you put him on any other team, he's not nearly as good. Keon Coleman was their first round pick last year.
He seems pretty fast.
I think he's more of a possession guy.
Is he?
Yeah, no, he's good.
I don't know nothing about him.
He's good, but I don't think he's like...
He looked good in that game.
I would take Judy over him. By a lot, actually. I would take
Well, after that horrible display of receiving that I saw, I'd take him over him. He can at least catch the ball.
Yeah. I think our receiver room is as good, if not better.
That's what I think too, but it didn't prove out that way. It did not prove out that way to me. That's why I'm disheartened, because
That's one game, though. And if those balls just hit the ground, it's a different game completely.
but they didn't.
I know.
If the dog didn't stop the shit, he'd caught the rabbit too.
Yeah.
If my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle. I mean, if what, it doesn't matter. It happened.
Yeah.
And it is the Browns, so it's likely to happen again. Like, you got to remember, we're the team that gets the ball tipped against us to another guy to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, it made me smile because the Ravens experience what the Browns fans experience all the time. So go screw yourself, Baltimore.
Yeah. Well, then how do you want to kind of get into the matchup this week, though?
Yeah, I think we've already kind of gotten into it.
Yeah. So I guess you want to like break down our offense versus their defense first.
Sure.
Okay. So I think their defense is really good. They've got.
I disagree. I think their defense sucks.
Why would
They've got a lot of names and no, because I watched the Buffalo game.
Yeah, Buffalo's supposed to be one of the best offenses in the league.
Well, we just said,
No,
other
I
than
know.
quarterback, our offense
But that
is just as good.
Quarterback won MVP last year. That's a huge part of it.
But see, I look at Flacco. I have Flacco winning MVP this year, and us going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I think of our offense.
Well, I don't think of our offense like that, but I think of it better than I did.
Well,
I think
if we'd have won that game, if receivers would have caught the ball and we won that game, how would you feel?
I'd feel even better.
Because Flacco would have probably finished with like
350.
350, 2 touchdowns maybe.
He'd have no picks. He'd probably have at least 2 touchdowns. So for me, I think that our path to being really good this year is playing complementary football as much as possible. Our defense has to be what carries our team, I think, and our offense. If they put up 20 points, we should win. 20 to 25.
That's not going to happen.
I know, but that's how I would think our path to winning is. I don't think that our path to winning is in shootouts.
I don't think our path to winning has anything to do with our defense running. I think if our offense, and I'll go back to this, when Jacoby Brissett was our quarterback, we scored over 21 points a game and lost a lot. If our offense plays good football, doesn't turn the ball over, the defense isn't going to give up 20 points.
Right,
well, let me finish. If our offense doesn't turn the ball over and we can make kicks, we're easily going to score 20 points.
Yeah.
So, to me, they should be pretty even. Because in my opinion, we have a top 5 defense. And with Flacco as our quarterback, which anybody watching this is going to think I'm lost my mind. With Flacco at quarterback, game managing, like a Brock Purdy type quarterback.
A play like a point guard.
Yeah. Like if he can just Brock Purdy it to the freaking Super Bowl, I think we could easily be a 30-point a week team. Easy. Yeah. So then our defense wouldn't have to carry us. But I think our offense should be able to keep up in a shootout.
At one point, they were talking on the broadcast about how our time of possession that game was incredible.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about complementary football is. Like, at one point, Joe Burrow hadn't touched the ball for 30 minutes. Yeah. Like, that's how our team has to be. We have to have good, long, sustained drives, which absolutely Joe Flacco can do. I think that our team lacks a bit of explosiveness, but...
You do?
Yeah, I do. But the one guy that I would look to for explosive plays would be Njoku. I feel like Judy has that capability too.
Do you think, let me ask you this question. Do you think San Francisco last year, San Francisco had an explosive offense?
No, because Debo was injured. Oh, well, and CMC was injured.
Well, okay.
I think the big explosive guys you think of there
Well, okay.
are
So
Debo
with
and
those
CMC.
guys playing,
And Kittle.
is their offense explosive?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And they didn't have it. What's the other receiver? I always want to call him Mbuka.
I cannot remember his name either. Big, tall, 80. Played at ASU. Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, Ayuk.
Yeah.
They didn't have him last year. So, if you put Debo back on that team and McCaffrey not injured, they're explosive.
I think they would win the Super Bowl if the team was healthy.
I don't think they can win the Super Bowl as they are built.
I don't see how you could think that even. Like their defense,
their defense isn't as good as
it was.
Their defense is overrated. Is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you take Flacco and put him on that team, he's got a way bigger arm than
Purdy.
The only difference between our team, the way it's constructed, and last year's 49er team is McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I mean, Debo is as much a running back as he is a receiver. Well, I'm not the biggest Jerome Ford fan in the world, but he's fast. He could fill the Debo role. I mean, he's not Debo Samuels, but
no.
I mean, yeah, they got Debo. Okay. Well, they don't have Debo now. And I don't know. I don't see that much of a gap between, like, okay, so Baltimore's team, I see a big gap between the two of us on offense.
Yeah.
Philly, I see a big gap on offense.
Yep.
Detroit, a big gap on offense. We did this last week. There's only like maybe 10 teams that I would take over the Browns right now.
Yeah.
With the team that we have playing right now. But I say that, but then if I can get like the kicker from freaking Dallas or the kicker from Kansas City or something like that. But I mean, hell, Butker missed a freaking extra point.
Yeah, like Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah, if I could get one of those kickers, I'd probably take our team over 90%. Well, I would take them over 90% of the league now. But our kicker situation, that's going to kill us.
It is.
All year.
Everyone thinks that the kicker position doesn't matter. It does. It's one of the most important positions, I think.
Well, you wait. Baltimore's kicker missed an extra point.
Yeah.
So they're gonna see how it goes without Justin Tucker.
Well, that's the thing is,
and we don't have Justin Tucker to contend with either. He's beat us a couple times.
Right. My thing is, going there, playing against them. I think that we play them well normally. We usually can hold Lamar Jackson.
If the right team shows up.
Yeah. I think we're built to beat the people in our division. We play them all well.
We are.
I mean, I don't think that this is going to
We don't have JOK now.
Yeah, but we have Swessinger.
Yeah, but
he's not as fast as JOK, but I think...
JOK was a Lamar guy, man.
Yeah, I know. So...
For everybody but people who don't know, I was the biggest Lamar hater. Like, football hater.
Well, if you listen to this... Yeah.
He's a good dude. Like, Lamar is a good dude. I'd love to sit down and talk to him. But I sports hate the hell out of him.
Yeah, he's the...
I used to think he sucked ass. He was fake. I used to say he was a running back, and I was wrong. He's turned himself into a good quarterback, and he's dangerous.
The scary thing for me is everyone, when they used to talk about Lamar being a good quarterback, I feel like they missed out so much on his development because from like year 3 on, every single year he's taken massive leaps as a passer. I feel like. And that's the thing that I don't think he gets enough credit for. Everybody talks.
Oh no, he does now. If you listen to radio shows,
Well, that's good because I feel like a lot of people are like, he was already a great quarterback. They don't see the progression.
No, he was horrible. He was a horrible. How many times did you and I talk about that? And I'm like, if he could throw the ball,
he would be unstoppable.
He'd be unstoppable, but he cannot throw. He was throwing to wide ass open guys and missing them. Yeah. He looked like J.J. McCarthy in the
bad thing is he would have I remember distinctly seeing Rashad Bateman go he was probably 40 yards down the field, And Lamar threw it like 60.
And he overthrew him by
Like-
20 yards.
like
yeah.
Lamar had-
He has a cannon.
Yeah.
And I always used to say he's like a shotgun. You can shoot a barn, but you just don't know where it's going to go.
Right. No, but that's definitely changed. I think we even now, him being as good as he is, I feel like the Browns still play him well.
I wish Lamar Jackson was not a Raven, because then I could love him.
Yeah.
But I hate him because he's a Raven.
Yeah. But,
So if he ever sees this, Lamar Jackson, I love you, bro, as a person, but you're a Raven, bro, so I hate you.
Yeah. So what are for us to win, I think first obviously we got to stop the run, both Derrick Henry and Lamar.
Yeah, for sure.
That's always with us against the Ravens. That's going to be number one. I feel
Our
like
defense kind of worries me about that because of the wide nine. We don't have big linebackers, and they got a good offensive line.
I'm really not as worried about our defense. I'm not really worried.
I'm worried more about our defense than I am our offense.
See, I think that
Buffalo exposed their defense bad.
they're offensively, I feel like we match up pretty decent, except for maybe Mark Andrews.
Do you know who their cornerbacks are, man?
They got Marlon Humphrey.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
The dude that used to be in Green Bay.
Oh yeah, Jair Alexander.
They got
Baller.
They got another. Oh, who the hell's that other corner? He's really good. They drafted a rookie who's supposed to be really good. Their safety, Kyle Hamilton's really good.
Yep, they drafted that Stokes kid, that kid from
Starks.
Georgia, Starks.
Yep.
Like their secondary is supposed to be ridiculous.
Their second, they got Roquan Smith, who I
Yep.
think is overrated, but he's pretty good. Their D line is their only weakness, and it's not even really a
They got
weakness.
Osai, or they've got one good D end. I can't remember his name.
And their tackles are good. Dude, their defense. I'm more worried about our defense against their offense than I am our offense against their defense. Because I don't think Flacco's got something to prove. He's going to go in there. He's going to want to win the game. He's going to want to not turn the ball over a bunch. I don't know if we're going to be able to run.
Yeah.
I hope if we can establish the run, we'll be fine. If we can't, we're screwed.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a big question mark too, because you think Dylan Sampson gets the bulk of the work? I feel like last week he kind of did.
He did. If I'm coach, yes. But I'm going to run the hot hand. If Jerome Ford goes in there and starts breaking off 80-yarders, I'm going to stick with him. But if he looks like he did last week, he ain't. No.
It's rare for a bachelor.
I'm not letting that guy touch the field.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm more worried about our defense because you got Lamar to worry about, and Miles is always running 10 yards up the field and leaving the whole freaking edge, whatever edge he's on, is wide ass open.
I think Lamar could also run into him a couple times though.
Oh,
I see him getting a couple sacks this game.
dude, I don't know. See, I think this is the game we need our tackles.
Yeah.
To
Al-
stuff it up.
Is Alex Wright injured? Is that
I
why
don't
he
know.
wasn't playing as much?
I don't know.
Oh, let me check that up. But
I worry about our defense stopping the run. I'm not worried about the pass. Although I kind of am, because, what's his name? The little number 7?
yeah,
Oh, what the hell's his name?
number 7
I think it's 7.
on our team.
No, their team. Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers, he's number 4.
I worry about that kid because he always has a good game against us. It's like
Yeah.
nobody can cover him.
No, we don't have he's very fast. He's like their Tyreek Hill. He's going to be hard. That's the one matchup I don't think we have really well. Like, I think you saw our defense the second half of that game. They didn't really run the ball that much. But when they did, they didn't do shit. I think we're going to be okay on the run. What scares me more is
I don't know.
Zay Flowers taking the top off the defense scares me a little bit.
That doesn't scare me. That doesn't scare me. What scares me is Flowers. No one's going to cover him, so he's going to run underneath routes. I can see. I don't know. Just something tells me that it's going to be a long day for the defense. It's not going to be like it was against Cincinnati.
I'm not seeing anything for injury.
Because that's completely whole different animals. You got a 200 and what's Henry weigh? 250 pounds or something.
Yeah.
Coming at you. I mean, I don't want to see Denzel tackle that guy. I can tell you that.
No.
And then you got Lamar. I mean, he's faster than anybody on our defense.
Thunder and lightning.
Yeah, I mean, that combo worries me.
No, I don't expect us to win that game. I think we definitely could. We always play them well. I think that there's definitely a path for us winning. I think we got to have long drives on offense, like long scoring drives. Keep the ball out of their offense hand as long as we possibly can. And we just can't beat ourselves. We have to take the points when we can get them. We've got to catch the ball when you're wide ass open over the middle for a first down. Like, you gotta do the things, you gotta operate smoothly. If you operate smoothly, I think we can easily win the game. But, I mean, they have lots of things that can make it so that doesn't happen. Kyle Hamilton's a great ball hawk. They can create turnovers. Jair is good. Humphrey likes holding all the time.
Yeah.
He's my least favorite cornerback in the league. But I think it's going to be an interesting one. I don't really have... Do you have like a guess as to what the score will be? Prediction?
I think it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
I don't think our defense is going to stop that offense. I don't know why. All week, ever since I watched Buffalo come back and win that game, I've had this feeling that offense we're not going to be able to stop them. I don't know why, because we're built to stop it, I think, but something just tells me this game's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I don't want it to be. I want our defense to dominate, which, I mean, granted, Lamar, I don't know, he doesn't throw many picks, man.
Yeah.
But he does fumble. I could see us getting a couple fumbles maybe.
Like a strip sack or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a good feel for the game at all. Like, this is one I'm excited for because I feel like I'll get to watch it and not really know exactly how it's going to unfold. Like, the last game, in hindsight, obviously, but I could see that game going that way easily. And this game, I don't see it very well. Like, I could see us winning a nail biter like 23-20, or I could see us getting blown out. I could see us doing something
I could see us blowing them out.
Yeah, like I could see them having like 2 costly turnovers right out the gate, not being able to get going. So, I don't know. If I had to pick, I would say we lose this game like 30-23. But
that's not good enough. We can't lose this game. We
no,
have
we
to win.
can't. Yeah, I feel like this is early in the season, but you got to get going and you got to get a win on the board. Because I think both us and the Ravens would be going 0-2, whoever loses this.
Right.
And I feel like 0-2 is harder for us to climb out of than for them.
Yeah, they've done it. They did it last year.
Yeah. They ended up going like 12-5 last year.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be an interesting one. Is there any? Let's look and see what other games we got going on this week. Let's see if there's any good matchups. I know we got here like in an hour, Washington and Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good one.
That's going to be a good game. I hope. I'm rooting for Washington, but because I'm in my Green Bay hater phase right now.
Right.
I'm rooting for Washington, but they probably won't win.
Honestly, I could see...
Micah Parsons, he'll have 7 sacks.
I could see that game. That game's going to be awesome. I could definitely see Washington winning that game. They've got all the firepower. Think they got more firepower than Green Bay does.
I don't know, man. Green Bay's receivers are pretty good.
They are, but...
And they got good running backs.
Terry McLaurin, Debo, and they've got another guy from the Eagles. That's really good. They've got like 2 good running backs.
Yeah.
They've got, I don't know if their defense is. They held the Giants, but. So we got Commanders, Packers. We talked about that a little bit. We've got New York Giants versus Cowboys. That's going to be on
That's a
Sunday.
must-win for Dallas.
Yep, I think they will.
I think they will too.
But that's a rivalry game. We've got Seattle versus the Steelers. I think that's a good game.
That is a good game. I'm rooting for the Seahawks, baby.
Yep. Rams versus Titans.
Trash game.
Yeah.
Bills at Jets.
You know, not to talk too much about it, but I thought the Rams didn't look as good as I thought they would.
They looked exactly how I thought they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're overrated.
I think so too.
Well, people have them winning that division. I don't
They
see
have
that.
the Rams. Colin Cowherd has them as his 5th team on his power rankings.
Good luck.
Bills, Jets. That should be a good one.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to be a good game. I hope it is. I'm rooting for the Jets, but just because of Fields, I don't even like the Jets. I actually do like the Bills, but I'm
I
kind
like
of rooting
Garrett
for.
Wilson.
I'm kind of they got a bunch of Buckeyes. I'm kind of rooting for the Buckeyes, man.
Then you got Patriots, Dolphins.
That's the jailhouse game of the week.
Yeah. I'd like to see Travion get a touchdown there.
Did he do anything last week?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Jags, Bengals. God, I can't root for the Jaguars, but I definitely can't root for the Bengals.
Yeah, I would root for the Jags in that, but
I'd root for the Jags, but not like it.
yeah.
That could be a tie. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Or they both lose.
49ers and Saints. I think the 49ers should easily smoke them.
Purdy's probably not playing.
Why? You get
He
injured?
hurt himself somehow.
Talked about the Browns, Ravens. That's at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Bears, Lions. That's
To me, that's going to be a good one. I think I'd like to watch that one, but I'm not going to because the Browns and Ravens are on at the same time. But I would like to watch that one because I'd like to see how Caleb Williams looks.
mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see how the Lions offense looks.
That's gonna be a good one.
Because I'm kind of rooting for the Lions this year.
That should be a great game. Broncos, Colts. That could also be a good one. The Broncos didn't look as good as I thought they would last week, and the Colts looked ridiculously good.
Yeah, that's not going to last. You got Danny Dimes slinging the rock. He'll turn it over.
Yep. You got the Panthers and Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a who cares game.
Yep. I would think the Cardinals should easily win that one. Eagles, Chiefs. That one's going to be a fun one.
In Kansas City?
Yeah.
I don't think that's even going to be a close game.
You think the Eagles will beat them?
Oh. But I'm probably wrong. The Chiefs will win. Patty will get on his... He'll get off. He'll stop walking across water and actually play football in that game.
Falcons, Vikings.
Dude, I don't know what to think about that game. I saw two sides of the Vikings quarterback. One was really good, and one was really bad.
Then you got Kirk Cousins going back to Minnesota for the first time. I know. So that would be weird. I think the Falcons should be pretty good. I think it might take them a little while to get started, though. Bucks, Texans. That should be a fun one. You got Stroud versus
I don't know. The Texans did not look good last week.
No, they didn't.
They did not look good at all. Because they played the Rams, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think the Rams are all that good, and the Texans couldn't do anything on defense.
Or offense. They scored like 9 points.
Yeah, it was bad. And you want to talk about it, like the Texans team, if we were comparing them with the Browns right now, I would say their offense should be better than ours. Like,
yeah,
player for player. Like Judy's supposed to be good, but
Nico Collins.
I'd take Nico Collins. I'd take Tank Dell. I'd take who's that other receiver they got? The little guy. Oh, he might not be playing. He got hurt pretty bad.
No, Tank Dell got hurt really bad too. I don't think he's playing.
Oh.
So, but even still, like they've got Chubb. I don't know if Mixon is playing yet, but they have him. They've got Chubb looked good on the couple rushes I saw him have too.
6-yard average.
Yep. And then, I mean, their defense is full of young superstars. So, I don't know. That'll be a fun one. That one's also on Monday night, so there's 2 Monday night games. One,
I hate it when they do that.
this one starts at 10 p.m.
Yeah,
Chargers
I'm not
versus
gonna be able to
Raiders.
watch 1 minute of that game.
Yeah. So that one's a late night game.
Because I kind of want to watch the Chargers this year. I think they're going to be really tough.
I do too. I think that they should win that game pretty handily.
Dude, I don't know. Pete Carroll. He'll have a wrinkle.
No, that should be a fun one. You got Pete Carroll, one of the fan favorite college coaches of all time, going against another fan favorite college coach.
I don't know about fan favorite.
Well,
He's kind of hated
Yeah,
amongst
yeah.
college people right now.
that's true. So yeah, that's the.
But they both left college because they were in trouble.
Yep. So that's a breakdown of this week's games. You got anything else you want to talk about before wrapping it up?
No, it's week 2. I mean, we don't even really know what the teams are yet.
Yeah, that's like I said last week. It's not going to be until like maybe after week 4 that we really have a good feel on any of these teams. But I don't know. This is going to be a big week for the Browns, I think.
Yeah. Every division game's a big week for the Browns, I think.
I think it's pretty unfortunate that we start with 2 division games. And I think the Steelers, they haven't played a division rival yet, right?
No, they don't play a division game for a while, I don't
Yeah, they play
think.
the Seahawks. Who does Cincy play?
Jags.
Jags. So we're getting back-to-back division games. We lost our first one. We got to win this next one.
Yeah, the schedule they did not do us any favors.
Yeah.
For having a 3-13 record last year, I don't know how we got this schedule.
Well, the conference.
Pull our schedule up. Because it's supposed to go by your record, for crying out loud.
I mean, we're gonna all play against the NFC North, so that's rough in general. And then we also play against Tennessee. That's one of our out of division games. We play the 49ers. I'm pretty sure that's not a division game. And then
We'll play the Bills.
we play the Bills.
Eagles. Oh no, that's preseason.
Yeah.
Play the Bills. We play. I guess we got the Dolphins. So do we play the East?
And we play the East because we
So
play
we
the
got the
Patriots,
Patriots, too.
Jets.
I guess I can't bitch too much then.
The 49ers was unfortunate. The Titans isn't that bad.
Actually, the 49ers didn't finish well last year, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It
But
just sucks we're playing the NFC North and the AFC North.
AFC East.
No,
And we play AFC North too.
AFC North.
Yeah.
The East is one team.
Well, the Jets might be okay. Other than that, that's about it. But anyway, so nothing else you want to add?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's week 2. Maybe
Yep.
I'll have more to say next week.
Yeah, so this was our first time on Twitch, streaming the podcast live. I don't know if we'll continue doing it going forward, but so far it seems all right.
We'll see how it works.
Yep. And you guys can catch us next week. Next week, we should be able to do it at the normal time. So I'll probably stream it on Wednesday and then release it Thursday for the video version. Sean says fire podcast today. Let's go. So yeah, we'll
Thanks, man.
so we'll be back next week. You guys can expect the normal release time. So I'm gonna try to get these edited and put out for you guys as soon as I can. But that's been Chilling with the Dogs. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.